War is what happens when language fails. I would like to be the air that inhabits you for a moment only. I would like to be that unnoticed and that necessary. Men are afraid that women will laugh at them. Women are afraid that men will kill them. A word after a word after a word is power. Don't let the bastards grind you down. Another belief of mine, that everyone else my age is an adult, whereas I am merely in disguise. In the spring, at the end of the day, you should smell like dirt. Ignoring isn't the same as ignorance. You have to work at it. But who can remember pain once it's over? All that remains of it is a shadow, not in the mind even, in the flesh. Pain marks you, but too deep to see. Out of sight, out of mind. Better never means better for everyone. It always means worse, for some. We were the people who were not in the papers. We lived in the blank white spaces at the edges of print. It gave us more freedom. We lived in the gaps between the stories. Longed for him. Got him. Shit. I read for pleasure, and that is the moment I learn the most. When we think of the past, it's the beautiful things we pick out. We want to believe it was all like that. Perhaps I write for no one. Perhaps for the same person children are writing for when they scrawl their names in the snow. A rat in a maze is free to go anywhere, as long as it stays inside the maze. Stupidity is the same as evil if you judge by the results. You can only be jealous of someone who has something you think you ought to have yourself. We still think of a powerful man as a born leader and a powerful woman as an anomaly. You fit into me like a hook into an I'm a fish hook an open eye. Knowing too much about other people puts you in their power. They have a claim on you. You are forced to understand their reasons for doing things, and then you are weakened. If we were all on trial for our thoughts, we would all be hanged. Romance takes place in the middle distance. Romance is looking in at yourself through a window clouded with dew. Romance means leaving things out. Where life grunts and shuffles, romance only sighs. But people will do anything rather than admit that their lives have no meaning. No use, that is. No plot. Touch comes before sight, before speech. It is the first language and the last, and it always tells the truth. The moment of betrayal is the worst, the moment when you know beyond any doubt that you've been betrayed, that some other human being has wished you that much evil. The best way of keeping a secret is to pretend there isn't one. We thought we had such problems. How were we to know we were happy? And she finds it difficult to believe that a person would love her even when she isn't trying to figure out what other people need, trying to be worthy. Women have curious ways of hurting someone else. They hurt themselves instead. Or else they do it so the guy doesn't even know he's been hurt until much later. Then he finds out. Then his dick falls off. How could I be sleeping with this particular man? Surely only true love could justify my lack of taste. I am not your justification for existence. Hatred would have been easier. With hatred, I would have known what to do. Hatred is clear, metallic, one-handed, unwavering, unlike love. You can think clearly only with your clothes on. I want to be held and told my name. I want to be valued in ways that I am not. I want to be more than valuable. I repeat my former name, remind myself of what I once could do, how others saw me. I want to steal something. But some people can't tell where it hurts. They can't calm down. They can't ever stop howling. What am I living for and what am I dying for are the same question. Truly amazing what people can get used to, as long as there are a few compensations. If he wants to be an asshole, it's a free country. Millions before him have made the same life choice. I feel like the word shatter. Potential has a shelf life. A home filled with nothing but yourself. It's heavy, that lightness. It's crushing, that emptiness. You can't help what you feel, but you can help how you behave. Forgiving men is so much easier than forgiving women. You think I'm not a goddess? Try me. This is a torch song. Touch me and you'll burn. Knowing was a temptation. What you don't know won't tempt you. Nothing changes instantaneously. In a gradually heating bathtub, you'd be boiled to death before you knew it. Maybe the life I think I'm living is a paranoid delusion. Sanity is a valuable possession. I hoard it the way people once hoarded money. I save it, so I will have enough when the time comes. All you have to do, I tell myself, is keep your mouth shut and look stupid. It shouldn't be that hard. Happiness is a garden walled with glass. There's no way in or out. In paradise there are no stories, because there are no journeys. It's loss and regret and misery and yearning that drive the story forward, along its twisted road. I knew what love was supposed to be. Obsession with undertones of nausea. there were a lot of gods. Gods always come in handy. They justify almost anything. We yearn for the future. How did we learn it? That talent for insatiability? I lie on the floor, washed by nothing and hanging on. I cry at the night. I am afraid of hearing voices, or a voice. I have come to the edge of the land. I could get pushed over. The Eskimo has 50 names for snow because it is important to them. There ought to be as many for love. I believe in the resistance as I believe there can be no light without shadow. Or rather, no shadow unless there is also light. If I love you, is that a fact or a weapon? Nobody dies from the lack of sex. It's lack of love we die from. People cry at weddings for the same reason they cry at happy endings, because they so desperately want to believe in something they know is not credible. Beginnings are sudden, but also insidious. They creep up on you sideways. They keep to the shadows. They lurk unrecognized. Then, later, they spring.